Hey nursery-twos team, I just want to make a quick video update for you about some of our cleaning policy and just some ways that we can make sure that our nursery is the safest for our babies, because remember, safety comes first. So please watch this all the way through. You probably know all this, but it never hurts to be reminded, and I want to make sure that every single team that serves hears this, and that's not always easy to do on a Sunday morning. So a couple things that we are doing a little bit differently in the nursery. We are now washing all the toys in these mesh bags in the dishwasher on a sanitized setting right after the services. So this frees up our Monday team who comes in to clean everything, and it lets them get into more things to clean and lets the machine do what a machine can do. So just so you know, that's what we do. Here's how you can help us. We have tons of toys, especially tons of teethers. That's by design because we have a ton of babies. But we right now are washing every single thing, imagining that every single thing was touched. Not everything is touched on a weekend. I know that sometimes there are buckets of toys on the counter that we don't know if they're played with or not. We wash them anyway, but to help us be good stewards of our time and our resources, let's just wash the things we know we need to. So there is a laundry basket on each side. This is the infant side over here, but there's one on the sink on the toddler side. If you see, this is something you can do during services, if you see a little one pick up a toy and it goes in the mouth, as soon as they're done, grab it, put it in the bucket. This will help to make sure the next kid in that same hour doesn't pick up that toy, put it in their mouth. And you're gonna think, oh my gosh, we're gonna go through all of our toys. Maybe, that's okay. We have a ton of toys, so we can keep getting them back out. But let's just make sure we're making this place really clean, even during services. So in between the 9 and 11, I know you guys wipe down the surfaces of the toys, but for the babies, we're not even going to mess with that because we wanna make sure that we're cleaning it really well and that it's having time to dry. So you guys have 2 buckets of toys. I'm gonna show you. You have 2 gray buckets. So the idea is that we have a 9 o'clock and an 11 o'clock. Now please don't set the entire bucket of toys out in front of the kids, because I promise you, my baby will go in and touch every single toy in there and put them all in her mouth. She doesn't need to do that. So just put a few toys down at a time. Again, this is going to help us not have to wash the entire room all the time. So we're only going to wash what you put down. And then at the end of service, or when that baby's done gnawing on stuff, you throw it in that teal bucket there, okay? So these are just little ways that you can help us make sure that we're staying clean, but we're also having best practices for hygiene. Again, we're going to start as soon as you come in from team time. I want you to come to the sinks and wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds. We have actually a couple kids with an EpiPen life-threatening allergy in this room, and so you washing your hands with soap and water is going to help. We have one with a dairy, one with an egg allergy. We have that stuff in team time. We've talked to mom and dad, and they've said, please just wash hands. So that's how we're going to help our kids with allergies, but it's also how we're going to cut down on spreading germs during cold and flu season. So just, again, after diaper changes, you always wash your hands. After team time, wash your hands. And anytime that you are wiping noses or maybe you have an itch, just wash your hands constantly. I know they're going to dry out, and in this room we can't really use lotion because the babies will eat it, but as soon as you get outside of serving, lotion up your hands and you'll be okay. I just really appreciate everything you do. Thank you for listening to this video. I hope it's informative for you. Please ask questions, and don't be afraid to call out if you see someone that forgot to wash their hands. Say, oh, remember, did you see that video? And that's way okay. I'm giving you all permission to do that, okay? Thanks so much for serving in here. Have a great week. Bye.